City Council has rejected major changes to the ward boundaries and the structure of council. At last night's meeting, council members voted against a proposal to move to a 4-ward model with 2 councillors per ward, 2 at-large councillors and a mayor. Justin Hardy reports.
The proposed model was recommended by the Council Composition Committee after about a year and a half of working with the City Clerk's office on ward distribution and other options. Only councillors Kristen Oliver and Trevor Gertuga and Mayor Ken Boshkoff supported the proposed model.
I quite like the recommendation that the committee put forward. I think that it's a great opportunity to review the way the ward boundaries are currently aligned and what the new alignment is. I think that it brings some balance to ensuring that the wards are all, sort of following the same requirement or demographics that we're seeing throughout the community, and that it just, like I said, has that balance there.
But many other councillors were not convinced with the new council composition model. Councillor Mark Bentz brought forward an amendment to alter the recommended 4-ward system. Instead of 2 councillors for each new, larger ward and 2 councillors elected at large, he wanted to see just 1 councillor per ward and 6 at-large councillors plus the mayor.
I understand these are bigger wards and there are some concerns about workload. You have 6 other councillors that can work in any of the wards. And I'm sure citizens would have more access to councillors if they had 1 ward and 6 at large that they could turn to rather than just 2 a ward and 2 at large.
Council voted against Bent's motion by a close 7-5 vote. The majority of council then rejected the Composition Committee's original recommendation, meaning the city will stick with the status quo for the 2026 election. Former City Councillor Rebecca Johnson was the chair of the Council Composition Review Committee. She watched the debate in council chambers and was disappointed after seeing council vote against what they spent 2 years working towards.
Kudos that they made a decision. I think that's important. I think, though, that this was a chance to look at having all the wards be equal. And now that is gone again. And so, whether they were equal in population, education, income, households, etc., that was really important for our committee to look at.
Another motion from Councillor Andrew Folds to reject the committee proposal but review ward boundaries for population equity was also defeated. Justin Hardy, TBT News.